One of Japan's most iconic food is soba noodles. Its culture that flourished during the 17th to mid-19th centuries gave birth to customs that continue to this day. One of those is toshikoshi soba, eaten on the New Year's Eve. There are multiple theories surrounding its origin, with some claiming the long, thin noodles symbolizing longevity were eating as a way to wish a long life, but the truth remains unknown. There's an interesting fact about toshikoshi soba that not many people know.
本当は1月1日正月のそばなんですよ。
Toshikoshi soba wasn't originally eaten on New Year's Eve?
年越しそばは夜食べますよね。昔のね、日本の考え方では1日はね、夕方から始まったんです。夜になってから始まったんですよ。夜食べるということはもうね、翌日のそばなんですよ、これ。
So, toshikoshi soba was eaten after the new year had started, on New Year's Day. Teaching us about the history of soba is Mr. Toranosuke Katayama, an expert who has spent the last 20 years writing about soba. Apparently, soba is an unusual food full of mysteries.
そばってね、記録がないんですよ、ほとんど。
Now, a project has been launched in Inaseri, Nagano.
昔のそばは美味しかったねっていう話をよく聞くんですよ。
Through dedication, a legendary soba is reborn. Back for the first time in decades, how will this soba taste?
泣いてるじゃないですか。
Welcome to the show where Boys and Men introduces Japanese tradition and culture to the world. Think you've seen it all? Well, you just might learn a thing or two. Boys and Men, Japanesque.
Do you know when soba first started being eaten in Japan? Japan's history of buckwheat cultivation goes back thousands of years, with buckwheat pollen being detected from ancient ruins. The reason it never became a staple was because the hard outer shells made it difficult to turn into flour. Soba developed as a dish after the stone mortar was introduced around the 13th century. Soba was a valuable source of nutrition in Nagano and other mountainous regions. At first, they were eaten as ball of dough, but eventually began to be cut and eaten as noodles. The invention of soba cutting gave birth to Japan's unique soba culture. During the 17th to mid-19th century, soba became a popular snack. At the height of its popularity, there were over 3,000 shops just in Edo. From Shimane's Izumo soba to Iwate's Wanko soba, regions around the country developed their own unique soba culture. One person who helped spread soba around the country was Hoshina Masayuki. Hoshina was the second lord of the Takato domain, which ruled modern-day Inasiri, Nagano. Hoshina Masayuki's favorite preparation of soba continues to be in his native town of Takato, Inasiri, and has become the town's specialty. What kind of soba could it be?
はい、高藤そばですね。はい、失礼します。
はい。
焼き味噌と辛味大根のおそばですね。
はい
はい。お先にお膳の方用意します。お味噌先に溶いて待っててもらって、茹でたてのおそば出しますので。はい。
普通のつゆじゃないんですね。焼き味噌をつゆで溶く。
そうですね。
Takato soba is a type of soba eaten with grilled miso and spicy daikon radish. First, the miso is mixed with dipping sauce and mortar. The sauce is completed by adding a healthy serving of spicy daikon. This is Takato soba, a local specialty and favorite dish of the region's former lord.
噌つゆ。
美味しいですね。
美味しいですね。つゆに味噌の
え
コクがある感じが。
えね。
確かに大根のなんか辛みの香りはありますけど、
え
嫌な感じじゃないですね。
ですね。
うん。
This preparation, which had been enjoyed in Nagano for years, was introduced to Aizu region in Fukushima by Hoshina Masayuki. This is why Takato soba is now local specialty in both Ina City and Aizu. In Ina City, a project is being undertaken to bring back a native variety of buckwheat. We spoke to Mr. Iijima, the person in charge of the project.
これが今作り始めて、今年から販売にしようというイリネア在来っていう在来の種類なんですよ。これが今食べていただいた信濃一号なんですけれども、見ていただければ
違いますね。
The native variety is smaller, about half the size of the normal seed. Most of the buckwheat currently cultivated around the country is genetically modified to grow larger and increase yield. Thanks to such improvements, we are able to enjoy inexpensive soba, but this has also led to the disappearance of native varieties cultivated for ages.
なんで今になってこう在来種を復活させようとしたんですか？
はい、実はおじさんおばあさんたちから昔のそばは美味しかったねっていう話をよく聞くんですよ。どういうそばだったんだろうということに興味を持って。
In 2014, Mr. Iijima conducted an investigation and found 20 grams or 300 seeds of a native variety from a facility in Nagano.
それを増やしてくださいっていうふうに試験場にお願いしたところ、300粒まいたところが6粒だけ芽を出した。
These 6 seeds were multiplied little by little until they began to be cultivated in 2016. Eventually, Shinshu University and local soba shops joined in the effort, helping to increase yield. Finally, in 2019, the first shipment was made. Takato Soba Shop Masuya is one of the shops that will be selling this soba for a limited time. So, we asked to try it.
もう全然違うね。全国でもこれだけ香りの持ったそばっていうのはないです。いろいろ在来も打ってみたけど、これはすごいです。
It's finally time to try the legendary soba brought back from just 6 seeds after 5 years of effort. How will it taste?
お話の在来ですね。はい、重ねますね。
はい。
はい。
これが今この在来種を使ったお蕎麦。
そうです。
すごいなんか見た目からもちょっとこうなんですかね、ザラザラ感じゃないですけど、やっぱ小麦を使ってないから。
美味しいですね。
すごい。あ、香りが強い。
風味がね強いですね。噛むとね、味香りがさらに広がってきますよね。
そうですね。つゆつけるのがちょっともったいなく感じちゃうような。
これだけで十分美味しい。
本当に私たちも昔お殿様が食べていたかもしれない、この在来を復活させて、この究極の高遠そばっていうのをやはり売り出していきたいと思ってますし、
泣いてるじゃないですか。
美味しいそば食べるとね泣けてくるんです。
The soba was so delicious that even a seasoned expert is deeply impressed.
いや本当僕なんかそばへの見方が変わったと言いますか。
本当そうなんですよ。美味しいそばってね、ほとんどのね日本人がね本当に食べたことないんですよ。本来の日本そばの味ってね。だからそういうものを食べるとそばってこんな素晴らしいもんだったことに気がつきますからね。ぜひねもっとそばを皆さんに愛してもらえればと思いますね。
そうですね。